Take it or leave it.
It is what it is.
But
That's how
what do you
dealing with their
think
issues.
about that type of relationship?
I like
What do you
their
think
relationship.
about the title life partners? What do you think about that?
I love that. I love the fact that they call each other life partners because again, let me go back. I think there was a time that when me and you used to get into it.
Yeah.
And I think I said something about being your partner. You're like, my partner, you're my wife. And I was thrown off. Like, what? I am your partner. Why do I'm also your wife, but I'm your partner in everything, in crime, in whatever we decide, that threw me off. Why is it that? And I felt like that came from the fact that you're an African man.
That's what you thought?
Yes.
What do you think today?
Today, you have addressed that and you said we are partners.
Okay.
You acknowledged it. I mean, it's back then. You maybe you were feeling. I don't know. We used to have so many fights about silly things.
That's actually a good point you just brought up.
Especially things that we talk about a man and a woman. You'll be like, well, you're a woman. Unfortunately,
well, it's different.
It's a man's
I would say it's different.
Like,
no, I don't say it's a man's world.
Well, you say a lot of things. Men are supposed to do this, but women are not supposed to do. And I'm like,
what do you think about that now today?
No, obviously you've grown into.
No, not me. What do you think about the idea of a woman and a man and the way things happen in a relationship is different?
Of course, I believe the woman.
What do you mean? Of course, you just said something else 1 minute ago.
No, I believe that a man has a role, a woman has a role in a relationship.
Are they different?
They are.
Is there such a thing as gender role?
We live in a sensitive world now.
Yeah.
And now in today's world, there are actually men.
And they will not stop me from talking.
There are actually women that actually plays a man's role in the relationship now.
Okay.
They've been what do you call it? It's called masculine energy. When the man forces the woman to take charge of the relationship.
Yep.
She doesn't want to, but she doesn't want the relationship.
But she also doesn't know that she doesn't want to.
No, she doesn't know that she doesn't want to. But she's trying to save the relationship. So she's forced into this masculine.
She's forced to take control.
And we also, in today's world, we have women that make more money than men. That men cannot actually.
So now,
meet
with
up.
that being said,
we have men that are house husbands and women that are actually the breadwinners. So it's a different world today.
So now, with that being said, do you think it's a new thing that sometimes women take control?
I don't think it's a new thing. I think women naturally, when we're forced, like pushed into the masculine energy, we take control. We're just nurturers, we're builders.
Okay. That doesn't make you
a man.
That doesn't make you a man. Do you think that affects the relationship negatively?
It can affect the relationship negatively because a woman flourishes in her own, in her own role. Like a woman, feminine mode, she flourishes. But when she's pushed to be in a man's role, it's almost like a oxymoron.
Okay, so now with that being said, let's go back to the partnership talk.
It can be toxic.
Now let's go back to the partnership talk.
Okay.
Right? To you, what is the definition of partnership?
We do everything together. We make decisions together. We don't have to, you can still go ahead and be the one to pay the bills and do whatever you do, but we talk about it together.
Okay.
We make the decisions together.
Does that make us partner? Because I could hire you to a job and I want to hear your opinion, right?
It's a marriage, 50-50.
But you just call it, we know it's a marriage. We agree on that part. The partnership part is where we're trying to sort out. I don't necessarily disagree with you.
Right.
But I also think it's very important that we talk about this because this becomes a big issue for a lot of people.
Right.
And I'm not all the way saying that a man and wife has to be partner. I'm not all the way saying that. I'm also not saying they shouldn't be partners. Okay. But there's something I'm trying to drive home, which is, first of all, ideologies, titles, all those kind of things. If you become a slave to them, you would destroy your relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Because we could be saying the same thing, but because of the label of the word, the word itself, oroye, the word, right? The label, that can cause issues.
And it did cause issues back in the days.
All right.
Because I felt like you were belittling me by saying that I'm not your partner. What is wrong with me being your partner? I agreed to be in this relationship.
I'll tell you what I was wrong doing.
That automatically makes me your partner. Me agreeing. For you to ask me, will you marry me? It's not like my father now took me and said, damn Lola, I give you to Allah for life. Yeah. It's different. I accepted you. For me to be part of that negotiation makes me a partner. That's how I feel.
It's the action. It's the action that counts. For me to find myself, there's nothing wrong with a little debate, a discussion with your wife, because clearly that's what we're doing right now.
Right.
But when it's toxic and you're arguing, a man has brought himself down to the level, he's basically in his feminine energy, and that's forcing the woman into masculine energy because now it's me and you against each other. When you have to fight the war as a woman, you're basically acting like a man, right? And then you wonder why there's issues. The issue wasn't the word. It was because we weren't wise enough to see that we're already partners. That's why we're in a space where we would have to argue. So me having to tell you that we're not partners, I was wrong. Because that didn't make you feel good. And I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
You having to
you weren't.
You arguing with me,
right?
That no, we're partners. That's making me, my insecurity was kicking into place. Like, what do you mean? Go and sit down somewhere. We're not partners. I'm the man of the house.
You did say that.
If I knew for sure that I'm the man of the house, why do I need your approval?
Why do you need to say it so exactly?
Why do I need to say it? Right? So it's not necessarily one or the other. You just got to pay attention.